Hey there, bronies and ghouls! I got a special My Little Pony story for you. This is actually a series, and I'm going to try and read one a month to do it. The first one I actually have read on my channel. It is called Fluttersmoosh, and I will leave a link in the description. Hopefully you like it. I don't think I did great on that one, but this one I'm planning to do better on. This is why I stopped watching My Little Pony. An open letter to Hasbro. I hope you all enjoy. This is by Optimus Mass. Opium Fortimas. Opium Fortimas. I said it! You can't prove I didn't. You can't prove I said it wrong. Ha! Enjoy. Dear Hasbro, my name is Alicia Garcia, a single mother of a 10-year-old daughter named Jennifer Garcia, who is a huge fan of your show. Non-stop, all she ever does is talk about the My Little Pony show and how it is the greatest thing on earth. I've watched a few episodes with her, and I have to admit, I've gotten hooked on it as well. Or at least, I used to. I don't see the show the same way nowadays. Ever since she has started watching it, she has asked for a Rainbow Dash doll, her favorite pony, by the way. I've tried to find one to buy for her at the store, but so far I haven't found one, for that matter. Any My Little Pony dolls or figures. I once asked one of the clerks if ever they will have some, but she had no idea what I was talking about. She has never heard of it. I have also looked online on eBay and Etsy, but still haven't seen any toys from your show. A few weeks ago, my daughter Jennifer brought home a Twilight Sparkle vinyl figure she said she found in the playground under the swing set. It was dirty with one of its wings ripped off. Someone had colored the eyes black with a pen and marker, and it had the strangest smile I'd ever seen on a doll. It's silly, and I don't know why I'm telling you this, but sometimes I feel like the doll hates me. Jennifer loves it and takes it everywhere with her. I can't imagine why she loves it so much. It's a broken toy, but it's her favorite. I've tried cleaning it up, but I have been unable to remove the black ink. She took it with her for a sleepover with her friend Amelia at her house a few weeks ago. I'm not sure what happened, but my daughter can't come over there anymore. I don't know everything that went on that night, and from what little I do, it has something to do with Jennifer loaning her Twilight Sparkle doll to her friend Alicia when she went to bed, and something happened with her and the toy during the night. It's silly, I know, but the thing is, Jennifer has told me she hasn't been to school since the sleepover. Something about all she does is scream nowadays, and had to be placed in a hospital. I don't understand what all happened, and I'm a little frightened of it. I've caught my daughter on more than a few occasions talking to it, and I'm a little creeped out. Sometimes it seems like the doll is listening and talking to her back. I know, it's stupid for me to tell you this, but I can't shake that feeling. But that's not really what did to write to you about. The reason I'm writing to you is because I don't like how the new episodes are going. They're neither good or wholesome. We started watching, and to tell you the truth, they're more than a little sick. I don't know how you can call it a children's show. Even if I ever figure out the schedule to it, I will make sure my daughter never watches it again. When we started watching My Little Pony, it was on Saturday mornings. Now it seems to be on all the time. Whenever I bring her home from school, or when she wakes up in the morning, and all throughout the day, I find it on. I'm not sure how they do it, but for almost a year now, My Little Pony is on all hours of the day and night. It has gotten so bad that I started to unhook the cable from the TV, and now we watch only DVDs and shows on Netflix. What's really upsetting is how the new episodes are going. Hasbro, I don't know what's wrong with you or the company that makes these shows, but they are downright evil. Only a twisted person would make something like this and like it. I thought it was strange that it was on all the time, but I didn't mind. That's all changed when the season 3 episode 14 Flutter Pet, the one where Fluttershy's pet rabbit Angel gets sick and has to be put down. That was a horrible episode, which I didn't like how all the other ponies laughed at Fluttershy and called her names for letting Angel get sick. They kept on until Fluttershy had a breakdown and started crying while the other ponies gleefully ripped her poor bunny Angel apart. I was so shocked when I watched it with her. Even more shocked was my daughter's reaction, just laughing and carrying on as if it was just another episode. This isn't the type of show you put on the air? The next episode was Season 3, Episode 15, Pinky Party Pinky. I remember the name of it, and that was even worse than the other one. How Pinkie Pie threw a party for all of her friends, and they all hated it, telling her she is a failure and her parties are terrible and no one likes her and wishes she was dead. The other ponies tormented Pinkie until she literally flipped out. She started biting herself, pulling out her hair while she was laughing and crying at the same time. My God, it was awful. It was so bad I turned it off and I told my daughter she wasn't allowed to watch it anymore. It was disturbing how it doesn't bother my daughter at all. I talked to her about it later on, and she told me that the Twilight Sparkle doll said Pinkie Pie deserved it. Her parties are stupid and no one likes her, and they all do wish she was dead. I was so stunned, I took the doll away from her after that and wanted nothing to do with your show. I thought the matter was closed. I threw the doll away and thought that was the end of it, but it wasn't. The next day after dinner, a new episode came on, as me and Jennifer watched a cartoon on Nickelodeon. I never saw My Little Pony on Nickelodeon, on a Nickelodeon show on it before, and just as horrible as the others, called First Flight Twilight. It was an episode where Twilight Sparkles is trying to learn how to fly, and her wings when she couldn't get it right. After her third try, the others got mad at her and they ripped off her one of her wings, just like the doll my daughter had, now that I think of it, and threw her off a cliff. You can clearly see her hit the ground. There was blood everywhere, along with a sickening sound of Twilight breaking her neck. Every other episode after this, Twilight is missing one of her wings, and her head is hanging in a weird angle. I don't get you people. Are you creators mentally sick? Like I said before, as much as I try to stop my daughter from watching the show, it still comes on all the time. And all the episodes are just as mean. Apple Jerk, where they set fire to Applejack's house and call her names as her and her family are trapped inside and burned to death. Colors of the Rainbow, how they trap Rainbow Dash in a well and fill it up with water until she drowns, all the while laughing at her screams. How can you call yourself kid-friendly company when you have trash like this on? There are more episodes like this, but I really don't want to get into it. I've forbidden my daughter, who seemed to have minded it all, from watching your My Little Pony show anymore. She somehow got that doll back. Don't ask me how, and told me I shouldn't have done that. I made Twilight angry. What that means is beyond me, but she is my problem. As you know, this is my second letter to you and your show. I have attached a response to my first letter below. Dear Mrs. Garcia, we thank you for your time to write to us about this, but Hasbro has never, nor will at this point in time, have any plans for the creation of a My Little Pony show. And from what you have described in some of the episodes, I'm not sure if this is some sort of joke from you or another person. Hasbro is committed to children entertainment and merchandise, and we would never create a horrific show that would torment our viewers. If you can give us more information about this, we will look into this. Sincerely, Hasbro Legal. This has to be your show. I see your logo on it every episode. Pictures taken off my screen with the show and your name on it have been attached to my letter to you. Wait, I can hear the show coming on in the back.
I used to wonder what friendship could be, until you all shared its magic with.
So, my little bronies and ghouls, what you think of that? Changes your outlook on the show a little bit, but not too much. You can still enjoy it. I don't think there's a sinister force behind it. Maybe. But give me your opinion. Do you think there's a sinister force behind My Little Pony? Maybe that's why a bunch of grown men and women like watching it. Or maybe it's just good quality writing that draws people in. What do you think? Leave me a comment. I'd really like it. And subscribe if you want the next parts to this. I'm going to try and do them once a month for this stories by Opium for Temes. I still can not say his name right. Dang it. But Hope you enjoy and subscribe to my channel. This is Warlock Boo. I hope to be spooking y'all later. Bye.
I found you!